Wow, it's getting rocky out there.
You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country.
The United States launched a trade war against Canada.
Very difficult to deal with the Canadian representatives.
If they want to try to annihilate Ontario, I will do everything, including cut off their energy, with a smile on my face.
We don't need cars from Canada. We don't need energy from Canada. We don't need anything from Canada.
Inside the LCBO, the American whiskeys, California wines, gone from the shelves.
I told Boston to trade me. I want to win a cup. The Rat King is coming home, baby.
Perfect for our theme today in Meursault-Perrières, one of the great white wine regions of the world. They're minerally, they're rocky, but they're still elegant, and they still elevate themselves above everything else. So why don't we just leave the politics behind? Trying times calls for trying wines. Let's go. We ducked in the glass. Look how pale that is with greenish tints, a little ripeness, almost a little smokiness on the nose. There's good drive, there's good structure, good acidity, all of that's there. But there's no flavor. It's almost like it's been stripped of all of its fruit. Some pineapple on the nose. It's a little bit more evocative. It's quite a soft wine.
You're fucking 10-ply, bud.
It's just that the lack of flavor gives it a certain dullness. It's like talking to a very, very talented actor who has no stories to tell. I'm not convinced that even this is what it's supposed to be. It's a Meursault-Perrières from Domaine, 2014. Fantastic vintage. Got some pretty high scores. No, there's something wrong with this wine. I don't even find it particularly Meursault. The Montille style is a little bit more on the elegant side of things. It's not going to have that oily sort of fatness. But at the same time, how do you stop a wine from being what it is, right? Something happened here and it isn't the right thing. This is the 5th bottle of 6 and I've had the same impression with all of them. It's already been 11 years, right? It should be way better than this, especially considering the scores and considering it's Meursault-Perrières, one of the great terroirs that's aspiring to be Grand Cru. This is a very, very, very far cry from that. What do we got in the glass? Look at that color. Very dark, golden, deep. Originally, the fruit was a little bit more on the apple side of things. It got me a little bit worried, to be honest, that maybe it was prematurely oxidized or at least starting to go downhill. Less of that today. There's a hint of apple, but it's very, very mute. Lovely. Oh yeah, maybe. This is the real deal. Okay. Great stuff, great stuff. That apple fruit is gone. Now we have very rich honey, even some lemon, a touch of the apple maybe, some curry and exotic sort of spice stuff to it. Very rich, very full-bodied and rich, buttery, predominantly that honey thing. Just a gorgeous mouthfeel. Gets in there, fills it up and holds on for dear life, and then trailing out at the back end with this wonderful mineral, typical Perrières, mineral-driven finish. Wow, it's Grand Cru class for sure. That's an 06 Meursault-Perrières. This is a top-notch example. This is the big boys. This is what you want in an aged Chardonnay. This sort of complexity and this sexy massage that it gives to your entire being. Wow. Yeah, even a little pineapple, exotic pineapple in there. I think exotic is the word of the day. The structure of it is just, it's so Grand Cru. I've had much worse Grand Cru structures. So when they talked about Meursault-Perrières and they're vying for Premier Cru going up to Grand Cru, if they can show examples like this, then it's a no-brainer. I thought after yesterday, at the beginning especially, that, well, you better drink them up soon. And now that I'm tasting it the day after, I have no qualms about holding this for another 10 years. I think I was pretty clear about the 2014 Domaine Meursault-Perrières. That's a disappointment. I was kind of hoping they'd come around. But now, you know, after going through 5 of these suckers, I can't justify it anymore. I just think that something went wrong. I sometimes get this where you're kind of label struck in a way, and you think it should be better than it is, and then you sort of make excuses for a wine when really it doesn't deserve them. And this is one of those cases. I know it's harsh, but to be honest, if it stops someone from spending too much money on a bottle of wine and then being disappointed with Burgundy, in modern days, there's no Meursault-Perrières from a quality producer that should be performing at that level. Enough said. The 06 Bouzereau, on the other hand, oh my God, I love it when a wine shines through and shows you everything it's got to give. It was open overnight, but it had every excuse to go downhill, and instead it just blossomed and kept getting better and better and better. It is absolutely Grand Cru class. Oh, it's everything you want in wine. It's complex and it changes, it shimmers between different things, and it's long and it's big and it's small and it's good. Dances on your tongue and it does everything. Lovely. Can't say enough about that wine. So there you have it, A Tale of Two Perrières. Have you tried either of these? Would you like to try these producers? Leave it in the comments. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. Thanks a lot for joining. Until the next time, hey, stay thirsty.